Good morning. Good morning, 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 good morning. Um, yeah, me too. Ugh. It was a hard night last night. I went to bed around 1:30. Good morning, Manly. Don't get wet. Went to bed about 1:30, I guess it was. Woke up at 4 o'clock and been up ever since. I'm in so much pain I can't take it. So, so. You mailing packages this morning? Well, bless your little heart. And I don't mean it in the southern way either. You know, 'cause, in the southern tradition, bless your little heart means to go F yourself. But cookies, damn. Well, well, that's right. You bake Saturday from 9 to 5. You got any video of you baking? Okay, flour up and in your hair and all over your apron and stuff. I've been baking. All righty, be right back. Ouch. That's how I look. Gretchen the Grinch, you're right. Um, every time I bake, I got the hair in my ponytail, and you know my cat eye glasses have got flour all over them, and you know flour on my apron. Ugh. Sorry, but like I said, I didn't get any sleep, man. I think I'm gonna have to take a pain pill today. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Gretchen, the Grinch that stole Christmas and everything else. Huh. Let's see. Now that looks like an official news program, doesn't it? I'm the real deal. All right, I'll have to, and on my phone. Let's see. Huh. Damn. Looky there. Yeah. Looky there. Looky there. Huh. There's all the boxes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, I think I'm getting some of them. So you know what that means, don't you? I've been a good boy. I have. I've been a good boy all year. Yeah, snitches get stitches. You're right. Yeah. How many? Yeah, how many did you make, Allie? 14 stitches across your forehead and a bullet hole. Well, that was nice of you, Allie. It really was. 18 people. Isn't that funny? I got 18 mods in the room. Huh. I didn't get any, Allie. Did you send some to Tim? If you did, give me his address. Because I want to be down there and wait for the mailman to deliver. Then I'm going to take him off his porch. Yeah, go to dogs. I got a big package coming Monday or Wednesday. Oh. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Hey, Restreamer Andy. Hey, I got something for you. No, Allie had something for you, Restreamer. Adios, amigos. And actually, Restreamer. Um, I wish she wouldn't have timed you out, Restreamer, because um, you know why? I wish she would have hid you instead. Goodbye. Yeah. Any of them trolls, you guys are more than welcome to hide. You know. But they gotta be a troll, you know. And you know who the troll is, don't you? Yeah. You know, butter and pasta. 14 stitches, that's right. Oh. I bet they wish they could get your live streams like I get going. Just saying. Um, Not too good there, Christy. I went to bed around 1:30, I guess, and I've been up to around 4, somewhere about there. I got 2.5, 3 hours of sleep, maybe. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been hurting all night. I didn't want to take any pain medicine, but I think I'm going to have to. No, she does. She got a big package coming Wednesday. She bought a 55-inch color TV flat screen. Um, they had them for $248, and somebody brought one back, and they couldn't put it on the. It was still in the box, still strapped and everything. They couldn't put it back on the floor because of COVID. And they said, hey, if you want it, sell it to you for 148. So she took it. Same thing they were selling for 248. It was still in the package. And they even wiped it down with handy wipes and everything before they give it to her. Sanitizing wipes. Mud mower just went live. Lucky. So she bought that. Well, the TV stand that it's sitting on is just about a half inch it's about a half an inch on each side of the TV legs, the stand legs. That's about all you got. And she's worried that somebody's going to bump it or whatever and knock it off the stand. So I ordered a new TV stand for it, and it'll be here Wednesday. And it's mocha. I know, espresso. It's espresso colored, but it's got a electric fireplace in it with 3-dimensional LED lights and stuff. They flicker and flame, and it throws heat and everything else. So I thought, hell, if I'd have known that, I'd have just bought that instead of the TV. Yeah, they're just going to give COVID to Kathy. Yeah. So, well, they wiped down the box and everything with sanitizing wipes and stuff. So, hell, I ain't afraid of it. Good morning, Big Steven Entertainment. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever, might I say. Oh, I know they suck a lot of energy. I don't want the fireplace for the heat, for the ambiance. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where's my favorite sister-in-law?
She went to brush her teeth.
Hmm. Oh, I thought you'd have done that in the middle of the night for her.
Not for the lack of trying.
That's right. Get off the bearskin rug.
Yep. Give me a ball. Where's your ball?
Oh,
You know ice cream?
sometimes I surprise myself even. Those that was on the stream last night, no, I did not get the refrigerator. After the stream was over with, I went and checked on the auction, and evidently I couldn't keep up with the big dogs because that 9-year-old refrigerator went for $200. So I did not get that refrigerator.
I think sometime this week. I was going to do it yesterday, and I wanted to wait until afternoon, but something came up. But anyway, sometime this week, I'm going to go look at some pristine, restored garden tractors.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like polished.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take some pictures or some videos and send them to you.
Okay.
These guys have got, or this guy has got like the originals, and uh, he's got garden tractors I've never even seen before.
You
Right
ever
here in
watch?
Fremont.
You ever
Huh?
watch? You ever watch that guy Terrell Fixes All?
No.
He's on YouTube. Terrell Fixes All. It's pretty cool. Hey everybody, it's me, Terrell Dactyl, and the guy's got Billy Bob teeth hanging out of his mouth and a long wig, and he's got a small engine shop. He works on garden tractors. I've never seen him before until Junkyard posted a link in there, and I watch him all the time.
Well, this guy's tractors and some of the pictures I've seen on Facebook are amazing. I mean, high polished. Uh,
Okay, Google, shut off the living room light.
Something that you don't see anymore. Early 60s.
All right, turning
Right.
off Murphy's smart color bulb.
Well, hi, Kylene. You're looking lovely as ever.
Morning, Keith.
Good morning. Calvin said you was brushing your teeth. I said I thought he'd have done that for you last night.
I don't even have a response for that.
Just trying to help.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. He's older, Carolyn. Doesn't he look older?
Well, thank you, Steve.
You're out of water. Okay. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Junkyard, he does do some great stuff. Yeah. I like the way he talks about a carburetor. Yeah. I just got rebuilding that carbon mahootragator. 8 minutes. He's older by 8 minutes, but it looks like he's outbid me by 8 years.
All the rough life I've had to leave.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
When we were kids, you got coddled, had to stay in. I got to stay in the house.
Yeah, I know.
I had to do all the work out in the yard and out in the farm and in the barns.
Yeah, carburetor.
Yeah, for being this farm boy, he didn't know that you didn't need a rooster for hens to lay eggs.
Because we always had roosters.
No, you don't. Yes, rooster's only there to fertilize it.
I don't know.
He knows now because I told him.
Moofkin. Let's see what Butter Girl said. Yeah, Butter Girl.
Huh.
Yeah, let me.
It's pretty nice, Butter Girl. You got my fucking address. Excuse my language.
Well, I wouldn't have told him that.
How did they get your address? What, you just told him that was your...
Yeah. Let me front screen this, screenshot it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they'll send you a pizza. Yeah, now you can send Kevin some cookies, Allie. That's because they send you pizzas and stuff like that, and they send the cops to your address. Hold on a minute. You got your mic off? You're not coming through. I don't have you muted. Say something now. It ain't working. You have to go out and come back in or something. No. No, you can't. Caroline? Uh-uh. I've tried and tried and tried and stuff. I report, report, and report. But yet Google monitors my chat room. Okay, so if they monitor, why don't they do something to these people? They were monitoring our chat room and then blocking things that people said, and there was nothing wrong with it, but they won't block this stuff. I don't understand it. Shut your mic or turn your mic on. Let me send you a new invite. Huh. I think you froze up there, Kevin. There you go. He's gone.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay. Have her unblock that so I can report that, or you can report it.
I already reported it.
Okay.
It does make a difference. You can report all day long. Google don't do shit anyways, or YouTube don't. Now, if it was one of their top dogs that was getting this done to them, they'd be all over it like white on rice.
Well, I thought you had connections at YouTube.
I do.
You know, if you probably quit singing, they'd probably treat you better.
That's how I got the connections. They like my singing. I've been asked to do the CEO's birthday party.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the little feller, Jeff.
I do too, there, Jeff.
Yeah, the cone of shame.
Huh. He was attacked by the neighbor's dog there, Caroline.
I remember when I was living in Jasper, and the neighbors trained German Shepherd come over and picked a fight with Blackie. And then Blackie sent him home bleeding all over everywhere. And then the neighbor wanted me to pay the vet bill. I said, my dog was on a chain in the yard.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I worked for the Zinkit, when I worked for Zinkit down there in Toledo, they had an old junkyard dog there, and one night he got attacked by about 5 or 6 other wild dogs. And in the morning they found him out there. He was half dead. They took him to the vet. He was missing a testicle and an eyeball and everything else, but he put up a hell of a fight, and he still had his dinner in his bowl.
Well, you remember Pee Wee.
Okay, Botter, why don't you show yourself so we can stand up to you? Okay? Why don't you come on cam, Botter, and interact with me? Here, I'll do Botter here. I'll unhide you now. You come up here on cam, and you leave your cam on. In fact, give me your email address, and I'll send you a link to your email address. That way we can interact, and so I can stand up to you trolls instead of blocking you and reporting you like a wuss. So why don't you stand up and not be a wuss, and then we could do this? Or are you going to stand behind Pasta Boy, a.k.a. David? Is that what you're going to do? You know my email there, Botter. You've sent me a couple of nice little letters telling me to go F myself and everything else. So go ahead and send me your email address, your real one, and I'll send you a link. You made a Western omelet and a home fries? That sounds good. You know damn well he won't do it. Because he doesn't want everybody to know he's a 14-year-old kid from Pennsylvania.
You know, one of these days, somebody's going to show up at your house, Botter, and beat the living crap out of you.
That would be against the law.
I don't care.
Let me see. I bet he hasn't sent me an email.
Well, he's got to get his fingers out of his, excuse my language, vagina first. Probably stuffing it full of stuff. I'm sorry, Jeff. But, rice checks are good anyways.
Huh. Botter, I'm waiting.
He's probably too busy humping his dog.
No. He's humping Pasta Boy's dog, or Pasta Boy's dog's humping him. Oh yeah, I love Western omelets, especially when you throw sausage gravy over the top of them. Farmers often omelets too. Well, good morning, Howie. How are you? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to
Good
see you.
morning, Howie.
Yeah, the cat of the gerbil. Yeah. He's probably him and Tino are probably you know, getting intimate together. I will, but remember, this is a family show.
Well, I'll put this out there, Botter. You got my address. Why don't you bring your punk ass over to my house? I'll show you where the bears shit in the woods.
Okay, there, Big Steven. You forgot cheese, Allie. You forgot cheese. That's the most important thing. No, that's the most important thing in an omelet is cheese. You got to have something to tie that thing all together. That's right. Pepper jack, jalapeno, Colby.
Hey, look, it's little Steve. I mean, Kevin Miller. How you doing, Kevin?
Good, Steven. How are you?
Doing
Yeah.
good.
You're right, Carolyn. Pepper jack is the way to go. Give Brad a link. He wants up.
I know. I'm doing that right now. And to all you that are in here that I haven't said hi to, hello.
It's pretty funny. I come up on panel and Bottle isn't saying anything anymore.
That's because you're a bother.
You want to take that back, Keith Miller?
Now we know who Botter is.
I'll show you Botter. You want to see Botter? No, you don't want to see Botter.
Well, I don't want to see you.
Because if I show you Botter, you're going to be looking at some disgusting 850-pound Jago that sits in his mother's basement picking his pimples out of his butt crack.
I just ate a little while ago, please.
You know what that dude needs to do? He needs to troll himself. He needs to talk about living in his mom's basement and eating peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh, we can hear it. Molly. No. Let me see.
Nicole Smelly. Nicole Smelly what?
Listen to his email.
I'm listening.
Well, here, you don't have to listen. I'll show it to you. I will send you a link there, Botter. But I'm going to tell you right now, Botter, I'm going to send you a link, but you can't. You got to come in with your camera on, and you're going to do what I tell you, so I know it's a live person. Now, how does this guy get this email so quick? Yeah. So, but I'll send you a link to that email.
There's very many email things that you can sign up for quickly.
Yeah, I know. So let's see. Let me get the invite.
I've had my address for 10 years.
Mm.
Botter owns Iron Dog.
There you go,
You-
Bob.
You do, huh? You paying his bills? You cooking his food? You wiping his butt? You flushing his toilet?
Y'all send Botter owns Iron Dog at protonmail.com. Send them a little thank you note.
Now, how about just reporting that address to Proton Mail?
I have no idea what Proton Mail is.
Go to protonmail.com. Unless
Yeah,
that's
but it's
fake.
probably not even real.
I'll look it up right now. Proton Mail. Nope, secure email. Proton Mail is free encrypted email. He's using an encrypted mail.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Geneva, Switzerland. Oh, you think you got yourself a little VPN, huh?
Thanks, Howie. I almost cut it off the other day,
Botter's hiding behind a VPN, dog.
Yeah.
but I think I'm gonna go for the Christmas. I'm gonna put a sign out probably at the end of the streets and come see Santa. I'll sit on my porch and let the kids come up. And as long as they don't stand on my oxygen hose.
But see, that's what little BITCH does. He hides over a VPN in another country because he's too scared to be in this one.
I sent it again there, Brad. It is 6:22, right? I sent it, Botter. Where you at?
Come on, Virginia boy.
Just wait a few seconds, Brad. It's probably going to take a while to get up there to Canada.
Yeah, they got it stopped at the border checking for corona.
Yeah, they're checking corona, they're checking temperatures, and seeing if he's trucking Coors beer west of Texas.
And that there boy is bootlegging.
At east of Texas,
Yeah, east of Texas.
Colorado.
Coors is west of Texas.
I like taking Coors west of Texas.
Yes, Jeff. It is.
Don't be coming at me hard, boy.
Don't go
See,
home.
Steve, what you don't know, Steve, was years ago you couldn't get Coors beer this side of the Mississippi.
Mm-mm.
I
For
know.
years.
That is until the bandit brought it over.
Now
Yeah.
you can think about it, but don't go home. Don't go to lunch.
And you know what he did? He sent the bill over to Big Enos Burdett. He said, "How do you spell that, bandit? E-N? Oh, hell, I got to go."
Send me a
Yes,
Gmail,
Jeff,
Brad.
Santa's name is really Kevin Miller.
Send me a Gmail, Brad, because that's the only one I got for you.
I'm going to get ready to start frying some bacon and potatoes together.
I made me a fried egg sandwich this morning.
Well, I think I'm going to make a bacon and potato fried and then turn it into a scallop potato and bake it.
You know what I was going to do one of these times just for the hell of it? Try to make my own potato chips. Get me some of those potatoes you get from the store. They're real big. You know, the baking potatoes.
Well, you don't want to use them. You don't want to use them. No, you want to use like a hearty potato because them there they fluff up when they get baked and they'll just disintegrate. So you want to use I can't remember the name of them, but I would just get some reds or golds and use them because they're a pretty tough potato and they'll take that.
So
Deep
no
frying.
Idaho russet.
I think that's the ones that fluff up. They'd powder up, when you bake them.
Yeah, that's because of the starch. So you want to get either red potatoes
Well,
or
what you want to do is actually, slice them and soak them in water for a couple hours
Get
and drain the water 3 or 4 times, get the starch out of them. That's what I do with my home fries.
Yeah,
yeah.
don't do
'Cause
it.
I got some more Carolina Reaper powder, and I want to make me some salted Carolina Reaper potato chips.
Well, good luck.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Grizz.
Morning, Grizz.
If you're going to make
Morning, Scott.
fried taters, the thing to make them with is either Michigan potatoes or like Yukon Golds or Reds.
Well, I make mine out of reds.
Good morning, Grizz 270.
Don't make them out of the Idaho Russets.
That potato farmer just up the road about 5 miles. I should have bought him. He had 200 pounds of potatoes for $20. They were number 2s, but I didn't have no place to really store 200 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernest P. Worrell.
How are you this morning?
How you doing, Vern?
Not bad. How you doing, man?
How you doing, Brad?
Good, guys. How are you guys?
All right.
Not with a damn, but I'm glad you asked. You just made potato waffles? That's pretty cool.
Jen had one of her friends over here day before yesterday doing potato donuts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She just about set my house on fire. Literally, she had the oil was just smoking, dog?
Yeah?
It was way too hot. If she had dropped something in there, it would have went woof, Crazy. I said, no more. She can't cook here no more.
Turn down the heat, baby. Turn down the heat.
No doubt, eh?
Well, you got to have that oil at 350 to 375 to do anything.
She had it up around 900, I'll tell you. It was just a smoking.
She had her up about 500, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's too hard.
After 500 or 550 degrees, it starts vaporizing.
Yeah,
that's when you had.
This was out there just a smoking, all this black smoke. I thought it was going to catch fire before I got it off the stove.
It was probably really close.
Oh, yeah.
All you would have had to do is splash some water on it, and boom.
That's right, Steve.
Well, now
I told Jen, I says, if you ever have a grease fire, like it wasn't Jen, it was her friend, right? But I said, if you ever have a grease fire, do not throw water on it. Cover it with salt.
Yeah.
Salt or flour or anything that's a powder.
That's right. It'll put it out, eh? But don't throw water on it because you'll just spread it all over.
Now, Scott, what did you use? Mashed potatoes or did you use shredded potatoes?
That actually sounds pretty good, potato waffles.
Yeah. Baking soda probably is the best, but it doesn't come in the industrial 20-pound bag.
Right, dog. It is, but yeah, it doesn't come in that little box, You'd need 20 of them to put out a little spoon fire.
What do you do, Scott Keller? You put a bunch of shredded potatoes in a waffle iron with butter?
I don't
Sounds
think
good, eh, Steve?
You probably use no stick spray and then do it. You wouldn't want to use too much butter because it won't stick together. It'll just cook them, and then when you open up the thing, it'll just fall apart.
Yeah. So is that why I can't fucking cook
Shredded with
hash
bacon
brown?
and onions.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
I was wondering why my hash browns is falling apart. Because I used butter.
Yeah, they won't stick together.
So what do I do? Do I use oil in place of my butter?
Yeah, use a little bit of oil, but you want to, when you're doing your hash browns, you want to brown one side before you put them down, and you just let them sit there and you brown them. And then you flip them. You don't move them around until it's actually got a crust on the bottom.
Yeah, that way the crust holds it together. I get you.
Yeah, nice brown on the bottom.
My cat's fighting outside. I can hear him screaming.
You know who taught me that? Jenny Jones.
Peanut oil.
You know who Jenny Jones is, don't you?
Hi, Ron.
She used
Yeah,
to
she
be.
used to have her own talk show until she got taken off the air.
Yeah, she had a
I
talk
thought so,
show.
yeah. I was gonna say, but I didn't know if she was the talk show host or not.
Yeah, she was a talk show host, and then she showed they did a airing of somebody had a secret crush on you, and it happened to be that this was back in the early or late '80s, early '90s, and it happened to be a guy had a crush on another guy, and the other guy didn't take it too well, ended up killing him.
A couple weeks after the show aired.
Yep.
What's wrong with people? They gotta be like that, dog?
Right.
Crazy.
Well, that was another time too. Back in the '80s, that shit wasn't looked at like it was normal now. You know, it's
Right.
normal now. You go to California, and you know it's normal.
Yep.
It's abnormal.
Sad though, dog.
It's abnormal if you're dating a woman. It's normal if you're dating the same sex.
Right. Sad though, dog, the way this world's going.
You're right, Caroline. Potato pancakes,
I'm more-
sour cream, or applesauce.
I'm more concerned about my grandkids and what kind of world they're gonna come up in, dog?
Right. I
Yeah.
understand that.
That's what scares me the most.
Did you
Hallie says we're all making her hungry.
Did you guys see that Kamala Harris got Joe Biden a new convertible for Chris for you know,
Yes. I've seen
No,
it.
I didn't see it. That's funny.
yeah, it's the old John F. Kennedy car.
Literally.
Hey, I got you a present. It's parked outside.
Yeah. Little pedal car. Give him exercise at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be in office long. And if he is, I'll be really surprised.
I didn't do that, Carolyn. I'd seen the picture.
That is, Ron? Chocolate chip cookies. You're so right. Anything chocolate.
I wonder if
You
they
know-
knocked up the-
I like chocolate, but I wouldn't eat a chocolate chip cookie. I just don't like chocolate chip cookies. I don't
Really?
like homemade peanut butter cookies, but I'll eat the Nutter Butter cookies.
Huh.
I just,
Nutter butter kind of tastes like peanut butter, though, does it not?
it is a peanut butter cookie, but I just won't eat homemade ones.
Oh,
Keith's sisters used to make that stuff all the time, and it'd be so damn greasy you couldn't eat the damn shit.
Right. Yeah, I don't make mine greasy.
my sisters, his sisters.
No, they're not.
They're on your Christmas list.
Whoever has them on the list, they're your responsibility.
They're on your hug and chalker list.
Yeah.
I just ran outside and stopped my cats from fighting.
You didn't run.
Good for you, Steve. I don't like
Well,
to do
it's a
that, man.
fat
We rip
walk,
each other
okay,
to-
dog.
Okay.
Sorry,
Seriously.
I'm too fat to run across to the other apartment building.
You was at a brisk movement.
In
Do
that
me a
case,
favor
you
and
pick
you
You
shut
pick
up.
the cat up and you throw it over there.
I'll give you one of these, Keith Miller.
You're right, Grizz. In the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, so will the end of times.
Well, so Grizz, I completely agree with that.
Hey,
What?
What do you mean, Jeff? I'm un-American there.
Yeah.
Hey, I've watched Sodom and Gomorrah before.
You mean Sodomy and Gomorrah?
No, it's Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
so
they
too,
don't like
Scott.
chocolate chip cookies?
Scott says you're un-American if you don't like chocolate chip cookies.
Well, okay. I guess I'll have to go down to Mexico.
Yeah.
Apple pie and a slice of cheese, you're right.
Little sucker was outside trying to go head up with another cat. Smoke.
You should let him duke it out.
Hey, kitty, 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 kitty.
No, I don't like it because I don't want him to get tore up.
They'll only do it once.
She's cute, Steve.
Sometimes they fight to the death.
They do so.
You know how you fix that so they don't fight no more, don't you?
Throw water on them.
No, you tie their tails together, throw them over a clothesline, and let the winner wins and the loser loses.
Exactly.
Why am I your friend and why am I sub to your channel?
Because you like me and I make sense.
Apparently you're an animal abuser.
I'm not an animal abuser. You wouldn't see me tie two cats' tails so you got to throw them over a fence. I said you could.
Well, then why did you say that?
Because you can do it if you want. I personally wouldn't do it.
Why do you say such nasty, disgusting things?
Because I'm a cat lover.
Or you can just dump gas on them, set them on fire, and chase them through the field until they run out of gas.
That's terrible. I need you to shut up right now. That's terrible.
Yeah, but Elf 270 would like it to be cooked on the hoof.
Allie.
Elf 270.
Yeah, cats are born to fight. You're right. Allie, tomorrow morning, make sure when you get to Grandmama's, you turn on the live stream and tell me, and I will sing a happy birthday to her.
Oh yeah, dog. Remember, I told my mom about your birthday song for her birthday. She's waiting for that.
Yeah.
So you better be ready.
She'll enjoy that.
Your live stream.
Huh?
What time are you having your live stream?
I don't know. Sometime where it'll be convenient for you.
No. Well, if you have it right after I get done with mine, then we can do it. Because after that, I'm going to be cooking. And then the laptop's getting put up because the counter where the laptop sits is going to be where all the food and stuff's at.
All right, do it like this then. Do a little Facebook video and send it to me, and that way it'll be there in my messages, and I can let her watch it.
Well, I give you a link to a happy birthday song. Or do you want me to say her name?
Are you stupid or something?
Squeeze me?
Are you stupid?
Evidently, I must be.
I said I want you, as in Keith Miller, to sing my mother happy birthday.
What's her name?
Julie.
Okay, I have to know her name first.
Okay.
That's why I give you a link. If you ain't gonna tell me your name.
Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning, Caroline. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's pretty cool there, Scott. Right now, Kevin's got the baddest cat on the planet. That'd be Bear, the meanest cat alive.
Yeah.
I don't like it when they fight, though, because, you know, they do cause blood on each other, and I don't want my cat to get killed. You know, he tries to go head up with another cat that's bigger than him. It's all bad.
Just because you're not the biggest dog in the fight don't mean you're not the baddest dog in the fight.
That's right.
True that. When I opened the door to look, though, Smokey was kind of standing up, you know, like,
Oh yeah.
step to me. He was screaming real loud, you know.
Yeah, no bacon. There's no such thing as leftover bacon there, Christy.
Oh, never. If there ever is, you don't like bacon as much as you say you do.
I'll be right back. I gotta see. I don't think the kids gotta go to school today.
Yeah. I would have to say that bacon has to be one of the most tastiest things to eat.
Oh yeah. I like pea mail, back bacon, strip bacon. I like all that. As long as it's bacon. Bacon's the best, man.
It's all about the bacon and the sparrows, right?
Yep. Yeah, Allie, you'll have to get out that. It takes like 2 days to thaw them things out.
Like
Big
old
turkeys?
buddy Ray would say. Way she goes, boys. Away she goes.
Yep. Ray on Trailer Park says that too.
That's who I was referring.
Oh, okay. The way she goes, boys.
Away she goes, boy.
I like that episode when they were trying to stop him gambling and he took all their money down to the casino and he blew it out. That's the way it goes, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. It's the way she
Yeah.
goes. So
Yeah, they're funny. I watch them every morning.
And then Bubbles is like, so you start drinking money. It's
That's cool.
And then Corey and Trevor are sitting there with big old erections because they're looking at the naked girls dancing.
Yep.
Well, I just put 20 strips of bacon in a pan and about 3.5 pounds of sliced potatoes.
Damn, you're gonna have a big Steve breakfast?
Well, I think
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna, like I said, I think I'm gonna make that into a like a skilled potato after it's all fried up.
That'd be good, Kevin.
Hey, you know what I did one time, Kevin?
What?
I baked some potatoes, right? I scraped out the mashed potato, left probably about that much potato left in the skin, and scrambled some eggs, scrambled some bacon, and put cheese and mushrooms on it. And then you put all of that in the potato. Then you cover it with a small little layer of your mashed potato. Put some chives on there, some more cheese, sour cream.
Yep.
Breakfast.
Potato boats.
That's right, Christy. Bacon is life.
That sounded good, Steve.
Well, everybody, I guess, all right, you send me a pic of her tomorrow morning? Okay. I guess too, if Butter comes back in, just automatically hide his ass. I mean, chicken shit, you know.
Sounds
He
good to
asked,
me, dog.
I sent him a link. Doesn't want to come on up. The guy that's hiding is the one that's hiding, behind the avatar, the fake avatar.
That's because all he wants to do, dog, he doesn't want to do anything normal. He doesn't want to apologize to you. He just wants to screw with you.
Well, I wanted him to come on up and turn on your cam if you want to face me and show me that I'm a wuss. Turn on your cam. Let's see who's a wuss. But
Well, the thing is, if you can come into a chat and say all that stuff to somebody and not bring yourself up on cam, who's the real wuss there, eh, dog?
You're right.
You know what it is? He or she is a criminal.
Oh, yeah. That's why she won't be seen, because she's wanted by the government or the police or something,
No, it's a 15-year-old kid in Pennsylvania.
That I wouldn't doubt too, dog.
I wouldn't doubt it, but honestly, I don't think so.
Yeah, put your camera on. Yeah.
Good morning,
If it is, then it's one seriously disturbed little kid.
Oh, yeah.
To be saying the things that he says, he's a very disturbed little boy.
If it's the same kid I think it is, he is a disturbed kid. Good morning, Mama Renda.
Hey, sweetheart, how you feeling?
Well, see, Grizz, Potter wanted the link to come out, so I sent him one. Okay. So, but I made a stipulation. You come up, you got to have your cam on. I want to see who you are. Because I'm hiding behind everybody. I'm a wuss. That's so. That's right there, FFP.
Oh, Lord.
We call it Pennsylvania here, too.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Chris is right. Damn it.
You see my other pet back there, dog?
Once again, we
Lost
failed
all his
you
fur
and
and
tell
everything.
Grizz
He's gone, man.
What's that?
My dog on the back there, he's gone, dog.
Oh yeah.
He
What
lost
happened?
all his fur. He's got no stomach left.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Yeah. Really.
He's a
No,
shell.
actually, I'll show you that dog. They're pretty cool. Check this out.
Damn.
I think that's hella cool.
Where's his little thing here?
I almost bought one of them. I almost bought one of those. Yeah.
I love it.
I thought they were pretty cool.
You need to feed that thing a cheeseburger.
Now, why you want to do that, Scott Keller?
Now it won't shut off. Hopefully when I sit down. There we go. It's motion activated.
Hello, Mama.
Even if it still goes. I had that all set up Halloween to scare the kids, but we never got no kids this Halloween.
Right?
We only seen a total of maybe 5 kids walk down the street. That was it.
Yeah, it's a dog skeleton there, Carolyn. I think they were like $22 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not
I-
expensive. Fun to play with, though.
I had kids the first time this year in 19 years for Halloween. 'Cause I moved back out of the country and back in town.
Well, yeah, but your driveway was like 675 foot long in the country. Who's going to walk up that damn thing for a piece of bazooka gum?
Yep.
Because you're too damn cheap to give them a whole bag.
No, you're right.
That's right there, Holly. When the
Yep.
now, why'd you go and do that for?
Because he called me a fat ass California kid. And I just wanted to.
And you got offended? Why?
I'm not offended. I just wanted to time him out. He'll be back. It's okay.
You're dehydrated? That's a good thing he went. That's a good thing. Yeah. Get you some Pedialyte there, actually, Mama Renda.
I guess so, Rinda. Yeah, dehydration isn't good. Does a lot of things to the body.
You mean they found a dinosaur's voice box frozen in Alaska and they thawed it out?
See what I tell you, Mama Linda? What did I tell you about that dehydration? Even after drinking water, you drink more water. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they say we are what, 85% water and 95% water, our bodies. So
Yeah, but when you're sick though, you know what I'm saying? Your fever's up, you sweat,
oh yeah.
your body burns up more of that water as more as you can take in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good morning, Sandra. You're looking lovely as ever. I know they found some mammoths in Russia and in Siberia and in some of the parts of Alaska.
Hey, Jeff, if I was upset, I'd be cussing you out, pal.
I've seen that too, dog. That was pretty cool. They found them.
Yeah. Looky there. Little Steve Jr.'s here. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Milty. How you doing there?
Anybody seen Gene
Hey,
Chambers?
little
I haven't
Steve.
seen him in a couple of days.
That does suck, doesn't it, Rinda? I hate spending the night in the hospital. I hate hospitals altogether, but
Hospitals are cold, man. But they have to be because in a hospital, they have an air circulation system.
Even sound freezes. Yeah, right.
I mean, those hospital rooms are something else, dude. I was in the hospital in April for the infection that I had on the backside of my leg. And I stayed in that hospital room for about 25 minutes while they gave me a shot to numb me so they can scrub the wound. And they say, you got to sit for a few minutes, man. Well, I'll be back. I went in there and he shut the door. I swear, I felt like I was in a tomb.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cold and so quiet in that hospital room.
Huh.
I think they make them soundproof, to be honest.
That's so they can't hear the patients scream when they're getting cut open.
Yeah.
Well, I
For a long
guarantee you-
time, I haven't trusted any doctor, man. I just don't trust them. My family doctor, I haven't seen him in over 3 years. And the reason I stopped seeing him is because he didn't look at my freaking paperwork for over a year and a half, and he had me on pills. I couldn't walk from here to my door, dog, and I was passing out because of the pills he had me on.
Right?
Year and a half, I just about died.
Huh.
So I don't go back to him no more. He
Uh,
left me messages
firsthand
saying he has to
experience.
see me. He wants to see me. I'm not going to that idiot. I'll find another doctor here in Simcoe first.
First-hand experience. No, them rooms aren't soundproof.
That's right.
The last time I was in the hospital and they were unpacking and repacking my wound, I guarantee you everybody on that floor heard me screaming.
You big wussy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I went in for ingrown toe surgery on both of my big toes. When they shot me up with that needle, I screamed bloody murder.
What's both mean?
Both of my big toes.
You didn't say both.
Ingrown-
You said both.
ingrown
Yeah,
toenail.
He said
Ingrown
both
toe.
of them.
Both. B-O-U-F. Both.
Anyways, the surgery was in my groin area, and they stuffed 4 foot of gauze in that hole and yank it back out every 6-8 hours. You talk about hurt.
Well, see, you had to be glad it was just a 4-foot piece of strip, an inch wide strip. How would you really felt if they'd have sent in 4 foot by 4 foot square?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna come back, Howie. It's all gone, buddy. But you know what I found out, Howie? You probably already know this, bro, but 4 raw cloves of garlic a day will fight 7 different kinds of cancer, eh?
Hey, Scott Keller, if you're going to make fun of me, learn how to spell, bud.
Anyway,
Sorry, Jeff.
you know what's really painful? I had one of them electro tests done that test your nerves, okay? And what they do is they take these pieces of steel, and they're like a piece of a hair. They're about as thick as a hair, and they'll shove them right down through your fingers, and that doesn't hurt at all, okay? And then they hook you up to these electrodes, and you're laying on a steel table, and they start running voltage through you to test your nerves. Well, the one that hurts is when they put one here and they put one here, and they have you go like this and touch them together. You ain't never felt pain until you get that, and then they hit you with
I'll bet. That's like running electricity through your body.
It is running. They didn't check the settings, and when they first hit me with it, I come off the table about a foot, and Kathy
I'll bet.
sparks was coming from
Wow.
You can take a lot of voltage. You just can't take a lot of amp.
Or
Yeah,
sparks
right.
going between your teeth.
1 amp will kill you if it's,
Oh, yeah. I know me and Dad years ago used to work on the old tube TVs, And as Dad was in behind one night, and we're sitting there working on it. I'm in the front trying to adjust the picture and all that, right? And Dad hit the frickin', and it was unplugged, but not for 24 hours, eh? And Dad grabbed the power box in the back by mistake, and it threw him right against the wall.
Yeah, the capacitor.
Yep. They
All right.
hold lots of electricity for a lot of hours, eh, Doug?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but see, Tim, it's not the volts that hurt you. It's the amps.
I'll bet that did, Jeff. Did that happen to you? I've had them done, Jeff. They left bruises and everything on my chest, man. Black and purple bruises. my chest and my side. They kind of hold them on an angle, eh? When they zap you.
Oh yeah, the paddles, them things will get you. In fact, I'm gonna.
Wow, Jeff, and you were still awake for that, bro? That's crazy, man.
You ain't really awake. You feel it when you after that's over with. But I am actually going to have 2 tattoos done, and it's going to say "Place paddles here."
Oh yeah.
So that way, when I'm unconscious, they know who it is. You know where.
Right. Good idea there, dog.
I gotta ask you a question. Why
Yeah.
are you freaking wearing a pink T-shirt?
I'm not. It's red.
Oh, it's the lighting, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, how'd you burn holes in your hand?
The electricity.
Gotta shut the alarm off. Can you hear the bird?
Wow. You guys
Birds
gotta be
do.
more careful out there doing your work. Morning, Renda. How are you feeling?
Crappy.
Hello.
Well,
Did you hear
I'm glad you're
Slicky?
feeling better.
Did you hear
I'm knocking
Slicky?
on your door, Renda.
That reminds me of that episode of the Trailer Park Boys, and Ricky was growing all kinds of weed, and Julian was getting out of jail, and he didn't want him
Yep.
to know it. So he ran over to the trailer, tried to cut the power off, stuck his hand right in the box, and zapped the crap out of himself and fell down.
He was
all
smoking, man.
smoking, and he's like, "Power's still on, Julian. Power's still on, Julian.
Yeah.
I need a joint."
That ain't no good there, Tim.
The good shows there.
And a guy I know, Virgil Klump.
Ouch, Tim.
He was a landscaper and a mower. He only had lawn service, and he did scrapping. And he was at this farmer's house, and the farmer said, "Hey, I got a bunch of copper cable that runs to that old silo out there. We don't use no more. If you want, go ahead and cut that out." Birds went out there with a big old pair of bolt cutters and went to cut that cable off, and it was still alive, and it melted the bolt cutters.
I'll bet.
I said, "You know what?
Surprised it didn't melt him right to it.
Well, he had a hold of the handle, so the rubber grips. If he didn't,
Oh, good thing.
a dead man, man.
Oh yeah.
He how did he not know the wire wasn't live though?
That silo hadn't been used in 20 years. And the farmer, I think actually the farmer thought the electricity was off to it.
Well,
That'd be a shock to him too, eh, dog? The farmer. Wow.
That's very dangerous. I would have been pissed.
It was probably 243 phase going to that silo for an industrial, probably a 5 or 10 horse motor to run that shifter in there and that auger.
Actually, it was at the Failer's chicken farm right there, the silo they had out in the back.
I say,
Time to take my meds.
I wire everything live. That way I
still
know
got about an hour for mine, Renda.
Well, I forgot to bring my meds with me to the hospital because I didn't think they were going to keep me. So I'm a little out of whack right now.
They didn't give you any meds?
No, I didn't ask them for them.
You should have asked them. They would have gave you some, Renda.
Well, yeah.
Just to
$10
hold you over, you know. They would have gave you your dose for that time.
Probably would have cost me $60 for one pill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's better than feeling the way you do right now, isn't it?
No, I just
But they
took it
will
up
do
with
that
time.
though. If you go to the hospital and
You okay?
get
Okay.
they
What's that, Steve?
they'll ask you, what do you take? Oh, I take so and so 20 milligrams, and they'll go get you some of that.
No,
My
I told them I
3
didn't want any.
my 3-day stay in the hospital just for
They
my
are
regular
jumping
meds.
out.
Just for my regular meds was over $2,000 because they wouldn't let me bring my own in.
Wow.
Yeah,
3
they don't let
days.
you. They're not letting you bring nothing in now with the COVID. I couldn't bring
That's
nothing.
what I can't understand between Canada and the US, dog, is how come you guys have to pay for your medical? We don't here, eh?
Yeah, but how much is your taxes?
Our taxes are a little bit higher, but I
Right,
mean,
right.
I'd rather pay a little bit more in taxes than have to pay a doctor, $3,000 or $4,000 for stitching up a slice in my leg or whatever, right?
Well, right, but a lot of us have insurance. So
Yeah. Well, I realize that, but I just think it's crazy that it's not covered under OHIP, eh?
well, I bet your taxes are probably 65 or 70% of your wages. Right.
Oh yeah,
Ours
easily.
is 18%. So that's a hell of a big difference.
Oh yeah,
Damn, it's hard. It'd be hard to live in Canada.
it is at times, Steve. Believe me, man.
I'll move to Toronto, become a street person.
Nah, you don't want to go there, man. Come to Simcoe. There's not as many street people. You can be one of the first.
Okay.
You guys, you want to know something really interesting? Okay. In the state of Michigan, if you take $100, okay, that you earned, and you go to the gas station, that $100 what you earned, you paid taxes on. So that was $18 on that 100. And then you go and you buy $100 worth of gas, okay? The taxes alone in Michigan on that $100 worth of gas is $65. So now you have just spent $83 or $85, something like that, on $100 worth of gas, and most of it was taxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they got road tax, usage tax, uninsured motorist tax, all that stuff comes out of that.
I know, but yet we have, no fault insurance here.
Yeah,
So you get in an
that insurance
accident,
really works good.
Yeah, it really works good. It's nobody's fault. Your insurance company takes care of your car, and their insurance company takes care of their car.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're sitting at a stoplight and you've been sitting there and the kid hits you at 55 mile an hour.
Right.
Yep.
Because he's been driving around all day with no brakes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And no insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, because your insurance goes after their insurance company. Now, my car was stopped at a stop sign, okay, and my son was driving, or his wife was driving, and they were, they had my car. They borrowed my car. And this was the day after Christmas. And they were sitting at a stop sign. The guy goes to turn the corner on the ice, hits my car head on. So I go down there and look at it. I go to the police department. I go to get a report, and they said, they give me a report, and everything was blacked out but my name, my insurance company, and my car. I said, that ain't going to work. I need this guy's insurance and stuff. My insurance company wants to know it. Well, you can't have it. I said, bullshit, and I got in an argument with a cop. Well, they tried to tell me, no, I couldn't have it. So I called State Farm, my insurance company. I said, hey, I'm trying to get a police report, but they won't give me one. And the one they give me is, all covered. The only thing on it is my information. They won't even give me the guy's name that hit me. They called, they called the police department, and the police department come out about 10 minutes later with the police report. It just turned out that the chief of police, it happened to be a friend of his family. And
well, that don't matter.
But that's the reason why they redacted everything.
Yeah, I realize. Yeah. Wow.
Well, the guy that ran into
They're so corrupt, man, I tell you.
Yep.
The guy that ran into the house I had in Angola, he was a friend of the cop that was there to take on the scene.
Yeah.
The guy took him back to his house. It took me 5 weeks to get the report.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If you go in and ask for a report, you should have it right there.
Is that Tino?
They're Chihuahua.
Is that poop eating dog?
What's his name, Steve?
What's his name?
Come on, you guys don't know? This is Precious.
Precious. I've never seen him before, Steve. First time.
This one don't eat
Chihuahua.
Shit. This one don't eat shit. This one eats everything else.
Hi, Precious.
And I'm talking everything else because this is one chubby little fucker.
It's okay. You done? You done? Put me on the floor. You done with me?
Hey guys, my name is Trisha.
You're
How are
looking
you?
all bright-eyed and bushy out there, Mama. Yeah.
Well, at least I made everybody in the emergency room laugh because I wore my shirt that says, "Ray of Effing Sunshine." The nurse
Oh,
says, "Oh, here she comes." It was funny.
See, I don't care what you saying that, Jeff, because I have reason to believe that early Chihuahuas, like real early, like 200 years ago, they kind of were rats because
you
they're
mean
burrowers.
you mean more like 20,000 years ago?
Well, maybe even that, yeah. But I'm saying the lineage, the life lineage of the Chihuahua.
Yeah, Tim. Look at the fear in that dog's eyes.
Well, he didn't want to play tough
Please
with
don't
me.
eat me, Steve.
No, she just didn't understand why I was holding her up like that. What are you doing, being here?
Yes, don't
She was about
don't
to
make me
pee on
play
you. I can see it. She's
your hero Taco Bell.
Anyways, back when you had the Aztecs and the Mayans, they would raise Chihuahuas, and Chihuahuas was their main food staple.
You mean Chihuahuas?
Yeah, Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Anyways, they would the average family would have over 30 of these in their yard or in their domicile.
Yeah.
Not only for the meat, but a Chihuahua is one of the best guard dogs ever because they hear everything and they bark at everything. But that's true.
Good job, Brenda. More.
Yeah.
You know,
Attitude
when you
match
go to the
their
hospital,
size.
you come home with a bad taste in your mouth. I swear to God.
They'd be the size of
Drink,
an
drink
elephant.
more water than you would alcohol. Drink it like you're an alcoholic.
No, I haven't had alcohol in a long time.
That'd be a pretty dangerous dog there, Sandra. If their size matched their attitude, oh yeah, they'd be vicious.
Yeah, they'd be an elephant.
Go ahead and stick your fingers down by the food that this one's eating, and you'll pull back a bloody stump.
Yeah, I don't like that in animals though. My dogs, my bull mastiff and my German shepherd, anybody in the house, even a baby, could reach in and grab his food while he's eating. He won't do nothing. He'll just look at you.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
how I
dog
like
there.
them. I got too many grandkids to have big dogs and to have them vicious like that around their food, eh?
Seamus is wicked vicious.
He is?
He reminds me of Shadow so much, Rinda.
No, the cat eats out of his bowl while he's eating out of it, and he doesn't even give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the way big dogs should be. They shouldn't be, growling and snapping at you when you're grabbing for their dish. I can actually take a chunk of meat out of my bull mastiff mouth, and he just looks at me like, "What? I can't have it?" You know.
No, I'm actually worse. If Seamus tries to take bacon off my plate, I'll bite him.
Oh yeah. That's different, but I mean, I don't like them to where they growl when they're eating. If you put your hand down, eh?
Oh,
Yeah, it's called food aggression.
Yep.
2 boxes of tissues I went through today.
It's not hard to get them out of that, eh, Steve?
Shit, how do you do it? I'd love to teach this little.
Every time he goes to eat, walk over and put your hand towards the side, and as soon as he starts to growl, you say no, bad. Keep doing that, and he'll eventually stop doing it, man.
We take the food away every time he growls.
Yep, or pick it up and put it away. Like put it on the counter or somewhere it can't get at it. And then, wait a few minutes and put it back down. So you're not good. Eat, right? And if he does it again, you take it away again.
You could be setting yourself up for the ass kicking of a lifetime there because that dog turned around and bite you and eat you for dinner.
You could.
And then if it does that,
so it's not so bad.
If it does that, bye-bye, Ducky.
Yeah. Well, that's the best way to do it, Steve. I just train mine. I put my hand down by their dish, and if they growl or snap, I pull my hand back because I don't want to get bit. But no, bad. And you just keep doing that, eh?
I mean, I would never send my dog away, you know, to the
Oh, no,
pound
me
or
either.
something. But if there was a dog that was just absolutely incorrigible, you couldn't teach nothing, and it was just tearing up everything and biting up everybody, your little ass is going to the pound.
Yeah, but see, Tim, that's not what I
Hey,
like.
what the hell?
Why did you time him out?
I did not.
That was Grizz.
All right,
This is a-
Grizz.
He likes to have fun for
That's
sure.
not cool, Grizz. You're framing me is what you're doing. You're going to start screwing with me? You know what happens. Next time I'm in your chat, I'll be serving up a little bit of spam for the people in the chat.
That's right, Sandra. That's why we
Grizz
can't have nice
Grizz
things,
is a
Grizz.
bad boy.
I have pneumonia, Caroline. I got pneumonia and I was dehydrated. So
Don't stop drinking that water.
I'm on antibiotics. It's got a weird taste in my mouth. Ever since I left the hospital, I get this taste in my mouth. I can't explain it. I can't get rid of it.
I know it'd be annoying to do, but do not stop drinking water. Keep that shit going into you. I don't care if you sit on the toilet all day peeing.
Yeah, I know it says Big Steve, but it was Grizz that done it.
Flu or cold will dehydrate you faster than almost anything. You need to keep hydrated.
It was I think it's the IV that they gave me. It's leaving that taste in my mouth.
It was so convenient.
Gross.
They give you an antibiotic in it. That's why it tastes like that.
Yeah, probably. A lot of lemon
Right,
ginger, peppers.
Hot water, and lemon, and ginger.
I hear you there, Caroline. They can do that. Yeah, but you can't go, people. Just get on some antibiotics.
They say revenge is a dish best served cold, right?
Yeah. Oops.
Oops, my fingers slipped.
I was waiting for somebody to do that. We got them back for you there, Scott.
That's cool, Jeff. My dogs follow me everywhere. Like, they don't leave me alone very often.
Well, hello, beautiful, cool Nicole's world. Nice to see you.
I'll be right back, guys.
No, it ain't. Probably not even her.
Not that one, dog.
It's probably not even her.
Well, until she says something wrong. Hi, Steve. She said, "Hi, Steve."
Do you hear something? Did I hear something?
Yeah, beautiful, cool Nicole said, "Hi, Steve."
I don't know who that is, man.
Well, evidently you.
I feel like I'm 100 years old today. Yeah, maybe that's it, Caroline. Well, so I guess yesterday, Emily video chatted me, and the kitten was running around and with only one eye open. Something was wrong with her eye.
You see what he's doing to me, little brother? He's torturing me again. Get him, big brother.
So I don't know what happened
brother.
to her, but she's fine this morning. Her eyes are open. I think her and Mickey got in a fight, and Mickey scratched her eye or something.
Good morning, Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mr. Briggs is your dog, Scott. Pretty cool name. What kind of dog is it?
Yeah, Caroline, I bet you they would have kept me, but with this COVID stuff, they're not really keeping people if they don't have to. You know, they gave me fluids, medicine, and kicked me out in the morning. So
Hello, Newman. I mean Kevin, says Robert.
it's so different at the hospital now. Like when I got there, I couldn't even just walk in.
Sorry. I don't like gorillas.
At least I know I don't have COVID.
Thank God for that, Mama Bear.
I know.
Because you never know what that crap can do to you.
Imagine me getting COVID with pneumonia. That would kill me.
Yeah, you'd probably been
Because
gone.
my lungs aren't strong enough to fight that crap off, you know? So we're in a bubble. I'm not going anywhere. Tom only goes to work and home. And that's it. No one comes over. I can't afford to get it.
Nothing like a nice, fresh, hot cup of coffee.
Red Bone Coonhound.
I'm thinking
That
about
sounds
postponing
something.
Turkey Day. What's today? Monday? Like crap.
Yep.
I'm gonna feel like crap on Thanksgiving. I might postpone it until next week.
I hear you there, Caroline. We've been trying, but it's a hard thing to do is quit smoking.
Right.
You got one of those bloodhounds, huh, Scott? You got that one that get him, and he goes over there and gets him.
Quitting smoking.
Red Bone, yeah.
I haven't had a cigarette. I can't smoke a cigarette right now. Hell no.
That's a hunter's dog right there.
Oh, yeah. Those red bone hounds are really good for hunting, man. They'll chase anything down.
I think if I took a puff off a cigarette right now, I'd probably pass out. Because I'd start choking and lose oxygen to my brain. And I'd hit the floor.
I smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day for 20-some years. But I smoked for 39 years. But for 20-some years, I smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day, and I quit cold turkey. So I know you can do it.
Oh, I know I can do it. I just haven't tried it.
Imagine smoking 3 packs a day. That's terrible.
That's crazy, Howie.
I don't even smoke a pack a day.
But you say you can't quit, and I know damn well you can. If I can quit at 3 packs a day, I know damn well you can quit.
I know I can. I didn't say I couldn't.
Well, try it sometime. You keep saying you're going to quit, but you don't.
Well, I'm not smoking now, so maybe this will be it, because I can't smoke.
Good morning, Tara.
Good morning,
Did you see what
I
Howie wrote there,
think
dog?
smoking is all in your head.
I haven't inhaled
That's
it.
awful what they're doing there, man.
And I have my humidifier on right now, actually. And newsflash, we found Vicks Vapor Rub, just so everyone knows.
Huh.
I got the stuff. Tom found it. He had to go to two pharmacies to get it.
5, Scott smoked 5 packs a day.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
I was at the hospital when you text me.
I smoke, okay? I'm a regular smoker, but 5 packs?
Well, when you're driving trucks, you have nothing to do but hold a steering wheel and shift gears. So you're constantly smoking.
Yeah, I can just see you over there. Shifting through them gears. Iron Dog is an OG gear jammer.
I used to love.
Okay, I fell asleep and I forgot to text you back. Sorry.
I used to love upshifting and downshifting at 18 speed. People.
I've heard those.
Tara,
It's
you
quite
can't
loud.
defend him. He started his own stuff. No defending him, Tara. He started it.
Yeah, shut up, Grizz.
Yeah, good.
And Grizz
Yeah,
calls
Caroline,
you a
Tony has
whiner. He's
COPD.
asking for Tara's help.
Yeah, we got a curfew here too.
Yep.
Curfew in my city as well too. I think
we
it's stupid.
We don't
need a curfew. Yeah, everybody around here goes home at 8 o'clock anyways. Nobody goes out late up here. We don't need one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anybody who's normal goes home and goes to sleep at night, you know. Anybody
Well,
else, either out there working or up to no good.
That's right.
The great state of Indiana has no curfew, and probably only one of the few states that are in the red on their budget. So everybody moved to Indiana.
So.
Wow, Howie's not allowed to leave town.
Is that what you are?
And Scott Keller, I've heard the best trucks grind them gears.
I know there's one town, one city or town in the
There's
state.
nobody that can drive perfect. Okay.
Nobody that can drive perfect.
But
no.
Yeah. So somebody says they don't grind gears, they're liars because they do, but they don't grind them all the time. Every day. So.
We actually don't have it here yet, Caroline, but we know it's coming. It's getting there, so.
I got your cup set up for you right there on the stove, honey.
Come on, Prime Minister Trudeau, take care of your people.
Better than me.
Wow. That's scary too, eh, Howie?
They roll up the sidewalks and stick them in the back of City Hall.
Yep, at 9 o'clock.
Well, this little town does the same thing, rolls up the sidewalks.
They say if you're going to take the highway home, make sure you put it back in the morning.
Yeah.
I like that.
See, those who live in the Democratic governed states, you will be needing papers signed by your local law officials and politicians so you can leave your state when they check you at the state line, and you'll be expected back before time due.
Scott, I call that BS because it doesn't matter how good of a driver you are going to grind gears sooner or later. Once in a while, it does not matter. I know how to drive too. You know, I pulled doubles, 18 speed, 4 1/4 cat. It doesn't matter, you're going to grind them every once in a while. I mean, it's not like it's, when you go to get them in there, sometimes they just don't go in. So.
Poor Renda, you're a mess. You're still breathing though, God bless.
I never used to love my inhaler as much as I do now. I'll tell you that.
Yep, grind it until you find it. That's right, Robert. Okay, Christy.
Yeah, that's right, Grizz. They have some sick trucks nowadays.
If he's driving a manual, I call them a manual automatic. It's because they're manual, but they shift by themselves. If he's driving, they don't grind.
Have you seen The
Yeah.
2021 Peterbilt 389 extended cab.
No.
What is on my face?
The most gorgeous truck you could ever ride, dude.
Looks like your finger on there, Brenda.
Doesn't it look like I have a rash right there?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, it's a little red.
Now, are you
Red
driving a 18-speed manual automatic, or are you driving an 18-speed manual?
I wasn't there earlier.
Because when I first started out,
Don't pay attention to it, Linda.
down in Toledo, they had me running a night shift, and they had a 18-speed manual automatic, which was nice. But I didn't like it, but it was nice. You didn't have to shift. You put it in second gear to start, and that was it. You know.
Your face is probably going to swell up a little bit. You're sick, you know?
No, it's just weird that on my cheek it looks like red spots.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're shifting.
This
Yeah.
side
Oh,
is
you got
fine.
shingles?
Caroline wants to know what kind of antibiotics they gave you, Rinda.
Oh, I can't remember the name of them. They
She
get
says
began
the
with-
antibiotics can cause a rash.
Oh, that's probably it then.
Well, I understand
Give
that.
it a Z or
You can't
something.
do anything about it if the company gives you a truck and say that's the truck you're driving.
Right.
You know, it ain't like you're pulling it out of your
Yeah.
pocket and buying a new truck. No, I'm going to drive this one.
Exactly. They're not going to let you pick your own.
Well, the reason why I had to drive from Toledo to Defiance, and I had to make 5 runs a day, and it's 50 miles one way, so you drive 100 miles, and you got to run down there, grab a roll-off box, come back, and you dump it, and then you run back, grab another one, dump it, and you did that 5 loads. And
Wow.
you started at 10 o'clock at night, and you worked till 6 o'clock in the morning. No.
Doxy something.
That would be something else. I don't like night driving.
Well, 24 back then was nothing but curves, okay? And now they've straightened it all out, but 24 was nothing but curves. There was times you could only make 2 runs a day because, it's too many accidents on all them curves, or you get stuck behind a new driver and he'd run 40 mile an hour instead of 70, and for, that takes up a lot of time, man,
Yeah, that
Mhm.
one, Caroline.
because you can't pass them. There's literally no place to pass anybody on 24 because there's just not enough area.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
It's hard enough to pass on US 12.
Yeah, and now that they've straightened it all out and redone the road, because there's still old 24, but there's a new 24 now, and the new 24, now you can go for 10 miles straight line.
Hmm.
Now we used to go up to Detroit, so we leave here at Toledo at 3 o'clock in the morning, run to Detroit, up to Zug Island, which is actually an island. You'd have to cross a bridge, go to this island, get loaded, come back, and you had to wait for trains and all that other stuff there. And then after you got off the island, you'd come back, and then we'd run to Butler, Indiana. And so, there was days you could actually get 2 loads done a day if you were lucky.
1 in 15 people have
all
an
the time,
allergic reaction.
and all the time he was running down to Butler, Indiana, he never stopped at my house.
I was on the turnpike. I wasn't nowhere near your house.
That ain't no excuse.
Yeah.
There's this guy on YouTube. I forget the YouTube channel name, but he has a GoPro mounted in his truck, and he does a lot of videos where he's just driving, and this guy is damn good. He can back it up. He can drive the whole with a 40-foot freaking trailer on the back, drive it backwards and pull it right into the spot. He's a damn good driver.
Well, he ain't got nothing on them guys that can do a 53-footer then, huh?
Actually, the 40-footers are harder to drive or harder to back than the longer ones because they
I
turn.
know that.
So,
I just like to watch his channel, watch him drive, and he gets pissed off sometimes. Look at this guy right here. See, this guy's parked right here. Now I got to jam my truck. I'm probably going to hit my mirror on his truck.
Oh, great, Caroline. Diarrhea. Thank you for that. She sent me a message. You know what's funny is I was looking at the same exact thing when you just sent me that. I was looking it up too. 1 in 15 people have allergic reactions to antibiotics, and rash is one of them.
Are you one of those 15?
Apparently, because I hope I don't get the diarrhea thing that she just sent me, but
And try not to think about it, and then it won't bother you. It won't get worse.
well, the first thing I did when I got home was took a shower. I had to take a shower and get all the hospital germs off of me. God, I hate being in the hospital.
I'll tell you what there, Scott, I had a set of wiggle wagons before. I'd run up 75 and you'd have to, they wiggled so bad. I mean, just going down the road, it'd go like this, Joe, in the back, that pup would just all over the place.
Wiggle wagons. That's two of the shortbread trailers, right?
Yeah, it's a set of doubles.
Yeah. That would scare me. I don't know if I'd want to drive with some of those.
Actually, if you get a good set, a good set that's made well, they pull like a charm, and they back up like a champ too.
I don't know, Scott. Man, you got to check out that 21 Pete 389 extended cab. I'd like to have just that truck just to live in it.
Oh yeah, some of them look pretty nice.
Badass truck, man. I would drive it all across the country like this in a big swirl, all through the whole country, and just visit every city, every town, every state.
Yeah, you do the double 53s. You do it on the turnpikes, don't you?
You must drive a Kenworth then, huh, Scott Keller? Kenworth or Freightliner?
It's so nasty outside.
One stack Mac with a window in the back.
Well, I mean, you just can't run them. You can't run 250s to double 53s anywhere that I know of, other than the turnpikes, and just to get in and on and off into the yards, right? I mean,
9400.
Kevin lived down here by a terminal, and they could go 1 mile or something like that off in the freeway with a set of 53-footer doubles off of the turnpike, but they couldn't go anywhere else.
They can pull a set of triples.
Yep.
From FedEx to the toll road, which is about 2.5 miles, but they had to be permitted for that.
Right.
And it's a yearly permit. Or they could pull a set of double 53s.
Right.
Now, the bread factory is permitted to pull a set of double 53s from the factory to the toll road, which is 6.5 miles, and back. I mean, but they can't go anywhere. I mean, they got to go straight from the factory straight to the toll road. They can't.
13-liter shit spider.
Scott Keller drives a pretty nice big rig. I got pictures of it up here. These are nice trucks.
International 9400.
They're pretty nice trucks.
Anyways, if you violate your permit, if one driver violates your permit, they can cancel that permit, and then they're screwed.
Yeah.
We had a guy do that. He went over the 75 bridge off on a Lexus, and you weren't supposed to be there with a truck. He went over it. When he went over it, he went over a railroad track, okay, to get onto 75. And that's the only way you can get there. Well, when he went over that railroad track and went to hang a right turn to get off and to get onto 75 South, and he was going too fast and hit the guardrail and stuff like that. Well, the police come and they give him a ticket, for hitting that, and then they give him another ticket for crossing over the bridge, and then our company had to pay like $250,000 to keep that permit.
Wow.
Yeah, the permit itself was only like 12 grand, but they had to fight it and pay the fines and everything else to keep that permit.
Mm-hmm.
Say the guy got fired right there on the spot.
Yep. Wow. Anyway, I think I'm going to hop down, guys, and get something to eat. Thanks for having me up, dog. It's always good to be up and talking to you.
You're welcome there, Brad.
See you later, there, Big
wonderful.
Steve. See you there, Kevin. Mama Rindy, you take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. You guys all have a great day.
You too.
You hear the sizzle?
Stray wants us to be quiet because he's playing bingo next door and he can't hear the numbers being called.
All right.
E52.
I used to love my Kenworth.
Here's cooking with Renda.
I used to love my Freightliner, actually, not Kenworth, Freightliner.
I'm cooking for Seamus. I'm making Seamus a burger.
B5. Well, it doesn't matter.
He was in the hospital.
Huh?
Nothing.
He's a lucky dog today.
Why are you cooking it for him? He'd much prefer it raw.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, frozen, so.
Well,
I'm making Seamus a burger because I just realized I don't have any more cans left. Tom's bringing food home, so.
929.
I gotta feed him something, and he loves burgers.
Yeah.
All right, quit calling bingo numbers now. That's freaking weird.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Because next, if you guys are calling numbers, I want some pull tabs then.
Actually,
Remember, you got to pay to play.
I actually had a pretty good freight shaker there, Scott. Had a 4.25 cat, 18 speed. I could pull 200,000 going down the road like it was nothing. It
Did
wouldn't
you
even
say a
go
freight shaker?
Freight shaker. The reason why they call it freight shakers is because they sit there and they shake. They constantly have to go around and tighten up stuff.
No,
You ever drive a cab over?
Huh?
You ever drive a cab over?
You was a conventional or cab over?
It was a conventional. I'd go cab overs. Yeah.
Old man Clough had that old GMC. It was plated for 180,000.
Right. The funniest thing I ever heard was going down 65, and these two guys were talking on the CB, and one guy says, "Hey, did you see that?" The guy said, "See what, driver?" He said, I just seen a truck. He must have hit a brick wall head on." And the guy said, "Well, do tell, driver." He said, "Yeah, because the grill was right flat with the headlights, and it was pushed back clean to the windshield." He said, "I wonder if anybody got hurt in that accident." He said, was the car or truck parked there, driver?" He said, "No, it was rolling down the highway pulling a trailer." And he said, "Driver," he said, "that right there is a cab over." He said, "Cab over?" He said, "Yeah, it's a semi where the cab is over the engine." And the guy said, "Gee, driver, thank you. I never made the connection. You're a lifesaver."
Shit.
Yeah, they used to come on the CB and say, "Welcome to Indiana. Please pull over at the first rest area," or which would have been the Roundup Truck Stop Restaurant.
Right.
And some officer would be there to relieve you of all that extra cash you have.
I have to ask you, did you used to pee in piss jugs?
Nope.
Lie.
Why would you piss in a piss jug?
That way you don't have to pull the truck over, walk in, take a pee in the toilet. You just have an old drug, you know, when you have to pee, you stick your bird into it, have a pee, cork it off, and when it's full, you just drill it out on the highway.
No, because every time I went to these scrap yards and stuff, there's plenty of places to take a leak.
My brother-in-law used to do that in Gatorade bottle.
Well, I don't know. You might have heard of the trucking company I worked for there. It's called Burner Trucking. They used to have a trucking outfit or a terminal in New Jersey, and then they had one in South Carolina. So, and
really good.
New York and stuff.
That looks good, huh?
Oh, I bet, Junkyard.
Bubba burger right there.
I used to have a cab over. I drove as a garbage company. It was a cab over garbage truck, and it was a basically it looked like it was an old roadway cab, you know how the old roadway trucks were. And, anyways, I was going down the road driving it, and I'm looking in the rearview mirror. I said, "What the hell?" And I'm looking, I'm damn near knocking mailboxes over. So I call the mechanic up. Yeah, Junkyard's here, yep.
Hi, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff's here.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, Gretchen.
So anyways, I called the mechanic up and the maintenance guy and said, "Hey, you guys need to come out here and look at this thing." He said, "What's going on?" I said, "I'm damn near knocking mailboxes down going down the road." They said, "Well, you know, why are you running so close to the curb?" I said, "I'm not." We got there and they were following me. I'd run my driver's side steer tire on the yellow, and that thing dog tracked so bad that it was going down the road sideways like this.
Jesus.
Yeah, they had to take it in and get some suspension work done.
Yeah.
At least your box didn't fall off.
Oh, I've had that happen. Turn the corner and the front of the garbage box fall off.
Was that good?
Yeah.
You lick Mama's fingers? Yummy.
In fact, I went and borrowed a truck from another sister garbage company from Bryan, Ohio. Went and picked it up when I had to drive 70 miles to get it. I drove 70 miles back. Had to have tires put on it. Fuel it up. I drove it 40 miles to Monroe. I picked up about 7 or 8 stops and went to turn a corner to go to a garage, a tow yard, and the box split about 8 feet off in the back. So now this thing's like 14 feet wide. So I gingerly drive it up to the tow yard and said, "Hey, is there any way I can get this in your yard?" So we get it lined up and we get it in the yard, and I get it parked up in there. And then the next day, the mechanics had to go over there with a big forklift and start nudging it back over on the frame, and then they chained it down so they could get it home.
Everybody have a good day. Talk to y'all later. Love
All right,
you, brother.
Kevin. I love you.
Bye.
That's right, Junkyard. Oh, I drove a few pieces just like that. You drove that to Colorado, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
right, Tara. Well, good morning, Tara. I'll tell her when I see her, when she comes back out here. She doesn't have school today. She wasn't feeling good Friday, so she come home sick. So they told her she couldn't come back until Friday of this week, which means until Monday next week.
Oh, breakfast of champions right there.
Yeah, take a bite of it, see if it's good enough for them.
Look at him. What? You want burger? You want burger? Mine? Mine?
Ain't nothing like painting with a spray can there, Junkyard.
Mine.
Oh, there's shyness.
Yeah. You want that? Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Did you give him the bacon
Some
or the
ground
hamburger?
beef in there, huh?
Did you pour the hamburger grease in it too?
Yeah, poured all of it in there.
Yeah.
Did you put milk?
No. He doubled the price. Yeah.
There you go, buddy. He's chowing. I feel like I should apologize because I didn't have any canned food, but I have a feeling that burger is better than that canned crap.
Well, the guy that owned the company I worked for had 327 trucks based out of Dover, Ohio. And you didn't get, the new trucks were over-the-road trucks. And then we would get a new local truck every once in a while, but not that often.
Hey, well, what you mean by that, Scott Keller? My boss always gets me manual or I won't drive. What kind of driver are you? You gonna drive whatever the hell we give you to drive, whether it be a Scania or a Peterbilt or a Freightliner or a hell of a damn international cab over, boy, you gonna drive it or you gonna find yourself another job.
And don't tell me you can't be replaced, because everybody can be replaced. Trust me.
I'm just giving him a hard time.
Well, I'm just telling you, everybody can be replaced. When people say they can't replace me, yeah, they can.
Let go. Let go of my song.
Because everybody can be replaced.
Oh my God, I'm stuck.
Kick it in the head. There you go. Kick it in the head.
That little cat is cute.
Will you let go? Damn
He's playful. I like playful kitties.
John, I bet Grizz is salivating right now, but you're tenderizing that cat. There you go.
Tenderizing.
Her eye is all better. Yesterday, this eye here was completely closed. She couldn't open it.
When he took out, yeah.
Oh my God, you gotta see the funniest video. Did you see it on Facebook? Who's on my Facebook anymore? There was a funny video on my Facebook.
No, I haven't seen it.
Hold on. Oh, my video, so I can show it here. Is that good, buddy? Oh, he's so happy.
You've driven over 4 million miles, Scott? Damn.
Yeah, it's not that hard. When you average 300, 400, 500 miles a day, 4 million miles isn't that hard to obtain.
Yeah, and I've been seeing some of those used trucks they sell. They jump in them and this Peterbilt 309 here, it's got about 875,000 miles on it.
Wait, why isn't that working? Come on.
A lot of these guys get 300,000 miles on a truck within 8-9 months.
Caroline, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Just looked at your picture. 4 years ago that my other dog passed away.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, don't think about that.
You see Seamus? Look at him. He's sitting by the casket.
Oh. Well, why'd you have to go and show us that?
All right, ready for this video? This is freaking funny. Now you gotta wait for it. Wait, let me start it over. Emily.
Let me put you on full screen. Okay.
Wait for it. She jumps up and scares the crap out of me. That should be a Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her. She's just sitting there. She loves bags.
That would be a good TikTok video.
And she sits there all day. Amy tries taking it off. She's like, give it back. So cute. Is that good, buddy? Yeah. Ugh. Hilarious. Oh, then she got the slow motion one. That's funny. Okay.
Hey, I wouldn't mind an old 72 White Western Star. Nice truck.
There you go, junkyard.
Slow motion kitty cleaning. I didn't see this video yet.
And they called them trucks Screaming Jimmies.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, plastic bags. How much she loves her rolls of plastic bags.
You know about those Screaming Jimmies, dog?
What's that?
You know about them Screaming Jimmies?
GMCs? Screaming Mimi? I used to drive a Ford 9000 SLLS 9000. I think that's what it was. 18 speed dump truck, and I used to pull a pup with it, and that thing that was a screamer, man. You could hear that truck coming down the road. The guy down from the shop said, every morning when you fire that thing up, I can hear it, and then I can hear you taking off. And then the boss said, I can always tell when you're coming back in because I can hear that thing coming down the road. I said, well, if you wouldn't load me up so damn heavy.
Emmy needs a TikTok, Rinda.
She has one. I was looking at Emmy's videos. I haven't seen all these. Oh, there goes my fat ass. Walk by.
Well, you got something right.
Oh, hold on. Seamus, did you just poop in the house or did you fart? Oh, gross. I smell fart. Oh, I can smell. That's a good thing.
Smells like shit.
I bet it was funny to look at there, junkyard. Oh, yeah. You're right. Then they don't scream at all.
I also I watched this channel called SoCo Peterbilts, and basically he's a Peterbilt dealer from Southern California, and they buy all these amazing trucks. Man, he had this one. It was a 2020 Peterbilt W900 with a huge freaking camper on it, and that truck was insanity.
Hell, they got some of them out there that's got them sleepers that are 20 feet long, man.
Yeah, it's like a whole house on the truck. I'd love to have one.
Yeah, that's what he did. He farted to clear your nose there, Renda. The only bad thing about that, when they have such a long sleeper on it, that means the trailer has to be shorter.
Yeah.
Hell, I forget now, with 85 feet or something like that, that's all they can be, 84 feet, 6 inches, something. I can't remember.
Peace and love to you, Howie. Oh, you're back? I thought you were saying you're going to leave. Or yeah, Kenworth, right?
Yeah.
Kenworth W900. Not Peterbilt. I'm stupid.
Huh. Well, did you tell her? Did you get her man, her woman cave out there, Mr. Mock? Did you get her own woman cave to work out of?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that, Corey. It must be my boring diatribe.
She's a boss.
Seamus, you stink, dude.
Well,
Oh
at least
my
you know
God.
yeah, so they don't get mistaken for truck drivers.
On my way to the little girl's room, I checked the house for poop. There's no poop anywhere. That was just a stinky fart, man.
Maybe he went to the bathroom and flushed it.
That'd be great.
Either that, or maybe the cats ate it.
The cats couldn't eat all his poop.
Or maybe the
Cat
cat,
ate it.
maybe that kitten rolled it underneath the couch, playing with it.
My Chihuahua ate it.
It's a hua hua. So
Hey, Mr. Mark.
what does your wife do for a living, Mr. Mock? She's an operator. Operator.
She's a supermodel.
I know a lady who's a dispatcher for the Hayward Police.
One of my very good friends is a dispatcher. Oh God, the story she tells is hilarious.
A good friend?
A good friend, yes.
So
I know the police, a lot of the police officers in my city, because my uncle was an officer, a veteran officer for 32 years and retired. And a lot of the officers in my city are veteran officers, 20 plus years. So I know a lot of them. They've arrested me before.
Oh, I know most of the police around here. If somebody called the police and sent them to my house, they probably called me first. They all go to the American Legion. That's how
I used to sit out in front of my apartment and drink beer with my friends. And this one officer, he'd arrested me for being drunk in public. And he'd ride by my house sometimes, see me out there drinking my beer. Steven, we're going to have to pick you up today? No, sir. I'm just having a couple and I'm going in the house. All right now. And he would drive away.
Well, technically, you're on private property.
Yeah, but where I would drink is like almost right by the sidewalk.
Well,
at the edge.
if you're 32 feet from the center of the road, then you're on public property.
Yeah.
I've seen people get arrested mowing their ditch bank and riding lawnmower drinking a beer. Operating a motorized vehicle while intoxicated.
Oh, yeah. There's a guy in town just a couple weeks ago got arrested for riding his bicycle drunk.
Well, he probably got it for public intoxication because you can't get you for operating a motorized vehicle unless it was a motorized. But I've seen people.
I don't know if it was electric or not, but he got arrested.
I've seen people get pulled over in hover rounds and stuff, drunk, going down the sidewalk. If you're operating a motorized vehicle and you're under the influence, you can lose your driver's license if you have one.
Yeah, I actually thank to God that I got away with what I did without being punished.
You don't even have to be driving the vehicle. If it's turned on and you're drinking, you can go to jail.
Right.
There's a difference between OUI and DUI right there. I found that out right quick years ago.
I was lucky the police had other fish to fry that night, or I would have been fried.
They know you hands on. Are you talking to Steve Junkyard or me? Drunk riding his horse. Oh. Pulled over the Amish, did they?
I do know, Junkyard, that one officer that used to catch me, he still cruises around here. I see him from time to time. He waves at me.
Hey Tim, what do they call those parties that the kids have? The Amish kids have. What are they called? I can't remember the name of them. Where they do bad stuff. Hey Dizzy.
Morning, Dizzy.
Bar mitzvah?
No, that's the Jewish 13th birthday.
Oh.
The Amish, what's it called? Well, they all go crazy and drink and stuff.
No, I did not see Mary Kay Letourneau died.
How's Dizzy this morning? Oh, Dizzy, your favorite video that you did that I love was the one when it was snowing and everybody was like sliding down the hill. Couldn't get up the hill. That was a hilarious video. That was like last year, I think.
Now,
yeah, Rumspringer. There you go, Rumspringer. It was at the tip of my tongue.
Isn't she the one, the little Long Island Lolita, shot her in the head or something like that, but didn't kill her?
Rumspringer. Why do they call it Rumspringer?
Rumspringer sounds like a drink.
What's it? Why do they call it that? Is there a meaning to that word? Tim?
Yeah, it means wild and crazy.
Yeah, I love those videos. Those are hilarious. I think there was one where the guy was in I think it was a tow truck or a pickup truck or something, and he was pissed because he couldn't get by because somebody was stuck in the snow. It means running wild. Okay. And all those Amish kids go crazy. Do the things that I was doing when I was their age. I was running wild.
Sure.
So,
I was a bad teenager. I literally apologized to my parents when I got older and I had my own kids. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was a horrible teenager.
Well, at least you owned up to your mistakes.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's right. There you go, Scott. Yep. She had the 13-year-old student. Yeah. But how they got, she went to prison twice for him or whatever, didn't she? She went to jail for a year or something like that, then got out, then went right back to him, and he was only 14 or 15 at the time. And then she went back to, then she got like 7 or 8 years in prison for it or something like that.
Yeah, and then when he became of age, didn't they get married?
Yeah.
They had a baby.
Yeah, well, yeah. She had a kid, but they lost the kid, I thought, if I'm remembering correctly.
Seems like a lot of people are starting to date at young ages now.
She was a teacher.
It lasts 2 years, then they have to join the church or leave the community. And then, but if they leave the community, then they're shunned, right? Like their family will never talk to them again.
No.
They can't come back.
I don't think that's how that works. If you voluntarily leave, because you got to decide whether you want to be Amish or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought if you didn't want to be, then they just don't talk to you no more. That's horrible.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Then
yeah. See, that's horrible. They go to California.
Yeah, they had 2 daughters.
God damn it. Why did I have to be from this state? I always ask my mom, I said, hey, Mom, why did you guys pick California? And she goes, I don't know. That's your great grandmother that brought us here.
They come on the Oregon Trail.
No, my great great grandparents migrated from Spain. They came to New York City, but then they went straight to California.
Oh,
Like,
so they took Route 66?
I don't know what they did, but it's like, damn, why didn't you just stay out there? You know,
Because they
start
didn't,
the family out there.
they
If they
didn't want
stayed
to
out
talk,
there, I would have met you by now, Steve.
they didn't want to talk like Brenda, that's why. What are you talking about? Cocky.
I don't
Hey,
talk like I'm
we're
from New
walking
York.
here.
New York is different than Boston.
I know. But they're going to be on that side. They got to start talking like that all the way around.
Hey, don't make fun of the East Coast, all right? Because you're on the East Coast, so shut your mouth.
I'm making fun of the East Coast because I've been there.
You're pretty much on the East Coast. You're closer to the East Coast than the West Coast.
I'm excuse me. No, I'm Central. Yeah.
You're in the same time zone, so get over it.
Yeah, California was a good state till about 40 years ago, 45 years ago.
Yeah, Dizzy, that's funny.
Yeah. Then you had 11 teen kids, didn't you? There, you Dizzy?
Hey, Gene. Yeah, there's ice out there. Yeah, it snowed last night.
Good morning, Gene. I was worried about you.
I don't think I'll be going out, Gene, though. I'm really sick. I can't drive right now if I wanted to. I haven't driven in days. Nope. Didn't even drive myself to the hospital. I ended up I waited for Tom, Steve.
6 boys and 5
drive.
girls. Yeah. I told you, you Dizzy had 11 teen kids.
Yep. He's the big baby daddy.
Yeah. Well, him and the missus and the kids had to have a 15-passenger van so in case somebody else wanted to go.
That's a lot of child support, man.
Who got 11 kids?
You Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She died at 58. What'd she
Yep.
die from? Kind of young.
Being jackhammered.
That's horrible, dog. She have cancer or something? Yeah, Baker's dozen.
That's right.
Well, see, that is nothing. I have had more kids than all of you have had in your life because I have 12 wives. I've got 42 kids. And they are all little bastards.
And they're all on welfare in America.
I was watching
All on welfare. Well, half of them is on welfare. The other half is working for the taxi company. Yes.
Yeah. Or 7-Eleven.
I saw a documentary and they had 36 brothers and sisters. All different moms, though, but they're all married to one guy.
Yeah. And they allow that in the United States, but nobody else
That's
can
crazy.
be married. Yeah.
Oh, Grizz, stop it. I'm the best driver around these parts.
Thank goodness. I bet you, Dizzy.
Well, you are kind of dangerous when you live stream, when you drive. I'm always worried about you.
Oh,
I'm
you
worried
should
about
be.
us, and we're not even in the car.
Be worried about it.
Because, we could be, witnesses to the accident, and the cops come bother us for the next 4 or 5 weeks. Did you guys see what happened? Hell yeah, I did. One eye was open and the other one was closed, and I was fearing for my life. Well, why was you fearing for your life? Watch the video, and you'll understand.
I haven't even gotten my turkey dinner yet. That's why I'm probably going to postpone it because I'm just too sick to go out and get it. Too sick to want to cook it.
Well, that reminds me, I got to get out there and get a turkey out of the freezer and get it thawing out.
You better do it quick, dog. It's a couple more days until Thanksgiving.
Sometimes I wait till Wednesday and take it out. I can cook it frozen.
It takes about 3 days to defrost it.
You cook it while it's frozen? That's freaking disgusting.
What are you talking about?
That's how the hell are you supposed to cook a frozen turkey?
First of all, you take it out of the bag,
Gee,
okay?
that's funny.
And while you're cleaning the turkey, you rinse it. You take out all the giblets and stuff out of it, and you run hot water in it. And you rinse it all real clean. You clean the inside of it out. You rinse it off with hot water, and you put it in your roaster, and you turn the heat on at 275 degrees and let it start cooking.
Yeah, I see. You started off slow and low.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once it's thawed out, though, like Tara said, she took it out on Friday. Once it's completely thawed, it can sit in the fridge for another few days. Like, you don't
Right.
have to cook yours, Steve. Yours is probably fine.
I thawed mine out sitting in the
Uh-huh.
kitchen sink,
Okay.
and then I put it in the oven.
No, I'm getting it out today. See, I'm going to leave ours out in the garage on a table, and it'll be fine out there. So it's probably 38 degrees out there in the garage, somewhere around there, so it'll start thawing.
Well,
I'm getting the
put it in something, dog. That way it doesn't get blood everywhere.
I'm going to take my shotgun to the supermarket and go turkey hunting.
Oh, I don't know anything, huh? Huh. Would you like me to show you a little something, honey?
Yeah, is that Kathy again?
Yes, it is. It's my love of my life.
Kathy, I heard you talking all that crap. What's up now?
Yeah, this is coming from somebody all the way over in California, right?
You mean California?
Oh, see, right when I was feeling frisky, she's got to knock me right over.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, yeah, I'll put it in. It's going to go into a toter, you know. So I'll leave it in the tote and put a lid on it and let it sit in there. So I know everything. I know I love you. I know that bird's got to die.
Oh, Squeaky, shut up. I did not miss that bird last night. I did not miss that bird.
In fact, I think I still have a butterball cooked turkey in the freezer. I'll get that one out and then get another turkey out because the butterball, all I got to do is thaw that out and just heat it.
You should send that one to me, dog, so I don't have to do nothing.
Oh, I'm getting off my ass today, honey.
It'll thaw out by the time it gets here. Send it to me.
Yeah.
We got a complete turkey dinner with 2 extra hams coming from Safeway because they had a raffle over there with the employees, and my mom won a turkey dinner.
Good.
So they're going to give us a turkey with all the fixings, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie, cherry pie, mashed potatoes and gravy, candied yams, and what else did they put in that thing?
I hope they have turkeys left by the time I get
Oh, they'll have turkey left. Trust me.
I'm not getting frozen.
We'll buy turkey for 10 cents a pound.
I'm probably gonna get just 2 turkey breasts because it's just the 3 of us. I don't want to make a whole turkey.
Oh yeah, and stuffing. Stuffing also comes in that.
Right.
Stuffing's my favorite part.
But I already got 2 boxes of stuffing anyways, and I have the giblets. I saved the giblets for my turkey.
I'll remember. So.
Make gravy out of that.
No, I put it in my stuffing. What I do is I take the giblets and the neck and I boil it in a pot with water till it's all cooked and it's kind of tough. And then I chop it up with a knife.
No, don't do that.
Why?
You boil it in a pot with chicken broth.
Yeah, with just the grease from the turkey.
Yeah, and then you make your own now you've got your making. You've already got the startings for your gravy, and then you use pan drippings and mix it in with your chicken broth right there, and then you start making your gravy.
But see, I don't want to do
a gravy. Boil it.
I don't want to do gravy with it. I want to put the giblets in the neck in my stuffing.
Well, yeah, you took the giblets out, but now you've got the broth because that was, you got the flavor from the turkey in the broth.
Oh, yeah. I see. I hear you.
They gave Tom Thanksgiving dinner at work. They cooked a big Thanksgiving dinner for everybody. So I was like, oh, so I don't have to cook because you already had turkey dinner. Emily, when she was younger, she wouldn't eat turkey. So I would cut some turkey off and put it in a Tupperware, and I tell her it was chicken. So for years and years, she thought she was eating chicken. And then one year, my mother said, Emily, I'll give you $5 if you try the turkey. So she tried the turkey, and she's like, oh, I like it. And I was like, oh, good thing you like it because you've been eating it all your life. That's not chicken in the Tupperware. Oh, she was pissed.
Right? Giblet.
No, she loves turkey, but she'll only eat it on Thanksgiving. Only on Thanksgiving, though. If I buy like turkey, like deli turkey, she won't eat it. It has to be turkey, Thanksgiving Day turkey. Shut up, Slicky. God, I didn't miss that bird.
Chris ruins everything. Yeah. I like giblet gravy, but all right, everybody. It's after 9 o'clock. I'm going to get out of here. I got stuff to get done. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself and stay healthy.
Yeah.
And remember the first responders, doctors, nurses, EMT, firemen, and the police. Their lives matter. And if you have to put a color in front of lives matter, you're a racist, because every life matters. Everybody, and no matter what color your skin is or your sexual orientation, every life is the same. Thanks, Brenda, Steve, and Kevin for coming up on the panel. And Botter, you chicken shit mother effer. You were given a link to come up and you chicken shitted right out.
Never gonna show himself, dog. It's not gonna happen.
See, Grizz, he keeps begging for it, huh, Grizz?
All right, I'm gonna go lay down and rest. Have a good day, y'all.
You too. Bye, everybody.